because the genesis of greatness is our thoughts. We don't do anything without thinking about it. If I decide to slap the shit out of you right now, it ain't because I just impulsively slapped you. It's because I thought about the things that you've done to me in the past, how you might have wronged me, or some kind of dealings we had. And over time, it's simmering, like, yeah, I'm gonna slap the shit out of this nigga next time I see him. Then next time you cool, and that feeling took over, you just slap him, right? There's no reactionary slaps like that or moves that we make that just, I didn't think about it, I just did it. No, we think about everything. In milliseconds it takes for you to think and react to a certain situation. So, through talking, through hearing other people talk about this, seeing other people on their journey should inspire us to move upon our journey. Like you said, you watching social media, living vicariously through Will Smith, watching him jump off the helicopter and all that. You're like, woo, that's nice, boy, that boy brave. I would never do something like that. Well, you're right, because you just told yourself you'll never do something like that. But you're willing to watch. You get 14 million views, be one of the viewers to watch him do it.
Recognize it.
I think that's what stops us from being entrepreneurs and really pursuing the things that
not everybody want to be entrepreneurs.
I understand that, but everybody has a creative side. Everybody has a creative vision, and that is without question an inevitable innate fact that we all have that because every single kid has that. But like Pop said, society has a way of wearing on you as you're going. Those signs that you see, there's a bunch of signs that are pointing to change, but there's a bunch of signs pointing to conformity and stay the same as well. So it all depends on what signs your mind is primed to pick up on.
I agree.
So that when your mind, clear mind.
When your mind relax like that, meditation, like my brother said right there, it'll feed your mind to be able to do these things that you want to do. Instead of being in your mind being cluttered with all this American Housewives and all this drama you see on TV, it clears your mind. Meditation clears your mind.
I'll tell you something else. I think something people should do, like as far as like clearing your mind and like staying focused on whatever it is you really want to do. I think like having a morning routine, that's as important as anything else throughout the rest of your day. People allow the world to dictate how the rest of their day is going to go for 365 days at a time instead of taking control.
70 years.
So for 70 years. As soon as you open your eyes, you take control of your destiny for that day. Your day's going on. Even if it starts with meditation. But look,
our kids.
Well, there's multiple principles under the umbrella of the word greatness. One of the things that we've been talking about is that term commitment, which is kind of talking to the process. Another piece to greatness that we are also kind of hitting around is goal setting. If there's a goal at the end of the tunnel, then that is what you can truly pass down to your kids. And goal setting, I think a lot of times this is one of the things that we were all kind of talking about here. You get complacent, you're sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing, and by the time you turn around, 3, 4, 5, 20 years have passed and you did a whole lot of nothing because you haven't set a goal. And so that kind of goal setting is, I think, an essential part of raising a family and really helping that young person or even adult achieve what they can consider greatness. One of the, you asked Hugo earlier, who is the greatest human being you've met or what is great? To me, the first person that I thought about was Jesus Christ. And his goal was to come here and save souls. And so he executed that, obviously, the best way that he could. And he taught the gospel, and with that, he accomplished his goal, and that's why we can consider what he did on this earth as great. And so there was a commitment there was a goal, and he accomplished it. And so that's when you talk about greatness, it has to have those components, and you have to spread those components for it to
what? Service to others, right? Which is why I said your greatness only benefits you, then you're not really great. I can't fathom that in my brain to wrap my head around your greatness being self-serving. To me, it's just impossible. It's impossible.
And I get that, but once again, and then we go back to the conversation of the word great and greatness being subjective. That is your perception of what greatness. So you're saying if you're going to be truly great, you have to serve the world. While other people, for example, think R. Kelly is great because his goal was to make #1 hits, and he did that, and so they're like, he's great. They can care less about what he did, and so I totally agree with you. I think that to be great, it has to be bigger than you. For me as well. But at the same time, that's not the breakdown fair.
Yeah, because some people just want to be great in their own little pocket.
Right.
And be great in track, great in the hood, great
like Adrian Broner.
I
He the greatest one in Cincinnati, Ohio, according to him.
It's kind of like both ways though. Like when it comes to that, I think it's kind of both ways because it's like think about like again, I always reference nature, but like a tree, right? So like the seed planted, it grows. It's not like going out there trying to grow to become something to produce fruit so that everybody can eat. It's just doing what it's doing. You know what I mean? It's just doing what it's being itself. So
the question is, how do we get to that point to where greatness is doing what we're doing? We pursuing our individual greatness every single day, and it doesn't have to demean or tarnish yours in any kind of way. My man can do his thing, and be great, be the greatest barber ever. And I'm saying this shit not be the greatest barber ever.
I think that's
how can we get to that point?
I think that's kind of being like that would be an optimistic way, like in a perfect world of making that happen, right? But that's where it's just like if you look at the universe, right? It's like comets going around everywhere. Stars exploding, they just happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this stuff. Sometimes my greatness might have to destroy your shit. Period. That's just what it is.
If I was going in and out of jail, guess what you guys would be doing? Going out of jail. Most of my clients I have, they going in and out of jail because they saw their father do it, their grandfather do it, their brother do it, their cousin do it. So they say, shit, why should I do it? So being that example is very, very important.
Unless you be that strong person and say, hey, we're going to set new paths.
Exactly.
That's what I was talking about. You got a history of workers. Everybody working. Who's gonna be that one person that changed things to where nobody has to work as hard? Everybody can really focus on what they truly feel they're on this earth for versus working their 60, 70 years of life and leave nothing left on this earth.
Is Donald Trump great?
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
You know why? You know why?
I know why. Well, go ahead.
For him to take his millions, turn them into billions, do all the things he's done in the business world, okay, cool. But for him to have the gumption and the balls to even say that now, I'm gonna be the president. I'm gonna make myself the president. Everybody laughed, everybody thought he was a joke, and now we're 2 years in. What is it? We should all be so damn bold. We should all be so bullheaded to think that, I know I'm a barber right now in North Long Beach at AJ's, but 10 years now I'll be president. Man, you tripping, y'all. All right, dog.
I'm tripping at Trump when he got elected. He was surprised himself.
Right.
He goes, well,
he wasn't too surprised because he win. He wouldn't have win if he thought he was going to be next time.
He didn't think he was going to win. But he was surprised.
That's why I said. They say Obama wrote that book for Donald Trump, The Audacity of Hope. Audacity.
Hope is the great equalizer, man, because when you're here hating on me, you're spending time hating on me and not spending time progressing whatever it is you're trying to do.
Right.
Because one of the things I know is an absolute fact, if there's a person that's running and sprinting and reaching vigorously for their dreams, they're never going to look at someone else doing the same thing and be like, nah, that's whack, that's a waste of time, bro. It's only when you're not doing that you think that that's a waste of time.
You bring it up is, to me, two in the same. You're talking about great moments and then greatness. I think greatness is over a legacy, and doing something great is at a period. So it's something great. You can do something great once,
right?
You know, but a greatness is a legacy of doing great things.
We get lost or where the lines get blurred at is when we start accepting other people's opinion as the fact. You know what I mean? It's not based on nobody else's opinion. It's like Les Brown said, anybody else's opinion is none of your business. You know what I mean? It don't matter what people think. Do you think you're great?
If you take other people's opinions on all the time, you will stop your journey. Because the minute somebody disagrees with you and say what you're doing ain't nothing, you're going to stop. And that's the problem with getting started. That's the start block. It's the fear of what people think, and really you shouldn't care what people think.
And think about this. Think about when you go to Vegas and you see people out there and they great imitations of Michael Jackson, great imitations. You're like, wow, somewhere in that dude's life he decided that who he was going to be great as was not good enough. So he's going to be great at imitating this other person.
And he worked on it.
Right. And he actually is good and great at whatever he's doing. But it's like somewhere along the line he lost the sense of like, damn, what if somebody could be imitating me if I focus on what's the seed inside of me?
Right.
Now he the apple tree acting like the plum tree, but he's good as hell. He's good as hell. That plum tree.
And that's